Hey, what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantom. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. We're 10 days away from the release of Astral Radiance. Really excited about that. I'm really excited about today's video, actually. We're going to talk about Brilliant Stars. That reprint came. That was pretty amazing, wasn't it? Really impacted the prices a lot, didn't it? There was just so much new product that came out, wasn't there? It was just, we're going to talk about it. It was not great. If you guys do appreciate the information, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment, leave a like. They go a really long way for the algorithm, and we are on a quest to hit 100,000 subscribers this year, so any help that you guys can provide is super appreciated. Either way, you guys are amazing. I really do appreciate you, so thank you so much. Before we jump into Brilliant Stars, I want to talk to you about Evolving Skies just real briefly, because I've seen a lot of misinformation going around about Evolving Skies being reprinted from a booster box standpoint. Now, it is possible that it is getting reprinted, repackaged, whatever you want to call it, in some of those hangers that you may have seen at Meijer or Walmart, those 3-pack hangers, or there's continuing to be blisters, single pack blisters, and packs that are just getting kind of distributed out there. When we're talking specific booster box reprints, it seems like an announcement came out yesterday or the day before that Singapore and Australia are going to be getting a booster box reprint some point this summer. There has not been anything that has been confirmed for the US, so I am sorry to myself because I have to give away a box every single week until a reprint comes, and I'm sorry to everybody else in the US. There is just no reprint that is confirmed as of yet. I talked to distribution yesterday. There's nothing new coming out for Evolving Skies, nothing new coming out for Brilliant Stars. We are where we are right now, and that's why I'm a little bit nervous about how small this wave of Brilliant Stars was, because I do worry a little bit about how high these prices could go, assuming Pokemon Center runs out in stock. So if we look right now, you can still buy booster boxes of Brilliant Stars at MSRP on the Pokemon Center website. That's a huge thing. You can still buy single pack blisters on the Pokemon Center of Evolving Skies for $3.99 a piece, so less than MSRP for a booster box if you get 36 of them. So that keeps prices down, and maybe Pokemon is doing that on purpose. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comment section down below, but that's a good way for Pokemon to kind of regulate the price, make sure that they don't run out of product, make sure that they're constantly feeding themselves more and more reprints or more and more additional product before they kind of hit it throughout the rest of the field. So maybe that's part of what's going on, but as of right now, there is nothing confirmed for the United States as far as booster boxes go for Brilliant Stars or Evolving Skies. That could change. That could change as soon as tomorrow or next week, but as of right now, nothing confirmed for the United States. So I want to throw that out there. I'm going to flip you guys around. We are going to look at the Brilliant Stars market. Now, the good thing is that a lot of these singles have fallen down considerably over the last month. However, we did get a third wave of Brilliant Stars recently, as early as beginning of last week or the week before, for a lot of storefronts, and it was so small that it was almost laughable for a lot of storefronts who were getting maybe a case, maybe 2 cases. This was a very small reprint or third wave that came out, where some of the biggest stores out there were only getting 15-20 cases compared to the thousands of booster boxes that they probably got for wave 1 and wave 2. So if we look, the price point for booster boxes when it comes to Brilliant Stars didn't change a whole lot. So we're at $148.70 at the beginning of the month. This is only going, we're only looking at TCG player data for the last month because I really wanted to see what kind of an impact this reprint or third wave has kind of had on the market already. And you can see where the blip came in. You can see where the dip came in at the beginning of May there, where it dropped down to $127.91, and all of a sudden now it's shot back up to $138.04. A lot of people are excited for Astral Radiance, but a lot of people are kind of sleeping on that set. And because of Astral Radiance sleep, that's going to mean a lot more people are going to be focusing on the previous sets that are fan favorites, like Brilliant Stars, like Evolving Skies. So these boxes are going to continue to sell as long as they're selling for below MSRP, which could drive that demand up and that supply down. Now, we do have a Pokemon Go set coming out, but not until the beginning of July, so it'll be interesting to see how things kind of progress moving forward with the release of Astral Radiance. But as of right now, this third wave that we've been waiting on was so small, it barely impacted the market price to the point now where it's already starting to climb back up near that MSRP level. You can see right now it's sitting at $138.04. Moving forward, now the good thing is over the past month, a lot of these cards have gone down quite a bit. So if we look at the Charizard V alternate art, this is just a month span of time where these are dropping 10, 15, 20%. If we look at the alternate art for Charizard, it started out at $194.44 at the beginning of April. Now it has actually climbed up a little bit. You can see it's sitting at $196.29, so it's above its 1 month high, but still well below, or above its 1 month low, but still well below its 1 month high of $209.60, which it hit at the beginning of May. So over the past week or so, a lot have sold for cheaper. And it's always interesting to me as more and more product gets opened, you would think that these prices would continue to fall until they kind of bottom out. So it's interesting to see these dips over the course of a month, because you got to figure how many packs of Brilliant Stars are getting opened on the daily. You know, how many Charizards are being pulled every single day. There's going to be a lot of them. So it's very interesting to see how dramatic some of these gains and losses can be. So 209.60 was its high point. Now it's sitting at 196.29. The second most expensive card in Brilliant Stars is the Charizard V-Star Rainbow Rare. That's currently sitting at 142.84, which is a 1 month low for it. It did hit a 157.55 as its 1 month high. So again, about 10% of a change here. It hit that in the middle of April, then dropped down, bounced back up a little bit at the beginning of May, and now has had a sudden decline ever since then. The next one we're going to look at is the alternate art Arceus, which I do really love. Makes you wonder if maybe this box promo that came out is starting to impact the price a little bit, because again, we're looking at about a 20% drop right here in just this card. It hit a 1 month high kind of at April 22nd. You can see here it's 62.14, and then it's been going down steadily, where it's sitting at $50.67 right now, which is barely above its 1 month low of $50.37. One of the cards that's actually been climbing a little bit is the Charizard V Full Art. 43.08 was its 1 month low, which it hit in the middle of April, went up a little bit, then went down before skyrocketing up to its 49.10, which it hit kind of around May 11th there. Now it's dropped back down a little bit, where it's kind of in the middle of its 1 month low and 1 month high, but still a lot of fan favorites for this card, which is kind of keeping the price up a little bit. I wanted to put the Brilliant Stars Elite Trainer box on here because I thought it was interesting. We haven't gotten any reprint announcements on Brilliant Stars Elite Trainer boxes, so I thought it would be intriguing to kind of look at it and see where it's sitting right now, and sure enough, it is above MSRP. Now, that's not to say that these marketing companies that stock big box retailers like Walmart, like Best Buy, like Target, all those places, they might be sitting on some of these. They might be on a different, they're on a different distribution channel, right? So they might be getting more and more of these in. But as of right now, if you haven't seen any of these in stores, you can see it's starting to climb up a little bit. It was sitting at 38.62 in the middle of April, and without any dips, it steadily climbed up. Now, it may seem like, okay, well, Danny, that's only $4, $5. That's a 10% gain over the course of a month. So it is starting to climb up there in price a little bit, and the important thing to look at is it is above MSRP, which is $39.99. So it's sitting at $43.40. Now, I know MSRP seems to be changing a little bit. You could go to Target, you could go to Walmart, you could see these on the shelf, and they might be selling for $45 as opposed to the MSRP of $39.99. So it'll be interesting to see how it kind of transpires moving forward, but I wanted to at least make note of that to take a look at. Then we've got the Gold Arceus V-Star, very, very cool car, sitting at 51.49 as its 1 month high, which it hit in the middle of April. Then it dropped all the way down to 39.66 around May 10th. It's gone back up a little bit, still closer to its 1 month low than its 1 month high, sitting at 42.51. If we look at the Rainbow Rare Arceus V-Star, so basically the same card, quite a bit cheaper as a secret rare alternative, but the Rainbow Rare instead of the gold one. It's very interesting to see because these three cards are so closely priced as far as the set goes. They're like 4, 5, and 6, or 5, 6, and 7 as far as the most expensive cards in the set. But the Rainbow Rare, 34.89, kind of following the same pattern here. 34.89 is its 1 month high, which it hit around April 23rd. Then it's kind of dove down since then. 29.91 was its 1 month low, which it hit it last week, so about a week ago, and now it's sitting at $30.31. So not too much has changed there over the 1 month, over its 1 month low, but it still has drastically changed over the course of a month, where you're seeing almost a 20% drop. If we look at the Arceus V-Star, the regular Arceus V-Star, very close in price to that Rainbow Rare, which is very interesting. A lot of competitive players prefer using these as opposed to the Rainbow Rare cards. 34.28 is its high point, which again, it hit in the middle of April, then it dropped down. It dropped all the way down to $24.50, so $5 cheaper. You can see this is a gigantic swing of about 40%, 50% that you're seeing over the, or 40% of what you're seeing over the course of a month. Dropped down to $24.50. Now it's closer in between the two, in between its 1 month high and 1 month low, sitting at $28.82, but at one point it was selling for $24.50 at the beginning of May. Very, very interesting. Next up, we're going to take a look at the Galarian Moltres. I don't know why when I convert an Excel over to a Google Sheet, it just, this middle row always gives me trouble, but we're going to look at the Galarian Moltres right here. You can see it's got a high point of $29.79 and a low point of $26.94. So its high point, it hit at the around April 23rd. It was at $29.79, and then it dropped all the way down to $26.94 recently, and that's kind of where it's sitting right now for its 1 month low. Then we look at the Galarian Zapdos. At one point in time, it was at 27.88. That was at the middle of April. You can see done nothing but fallen since then to its 1 month low of 23.59. And then we've got the Lumineon V alternate art, 24.70 high. This one hit its high point a little bit later, so at the beginning of May. It's actually a little bit different than what we see with those Galarian birds there. Its 1 month low, it actually hit kind of around May 7th, May 8th of 21.06, so that's over a 10% dip right there. It's gained a little bit back where it's sitting at 22.08, but still off of its 1 month high. If we look at the Ultra Ball, this is a surprising card that has dropped a lot over the past really since the set released. I thought this was going to be a more expensive card than what it's been. Sitting at 22.01 right now, which is its 1 month low. It was at $27.17 at the beginning of May. That was its 1 month high. But $22 in one set for an Ultra Ball is very, very intriguing to me, because you look at past Ultra Balls, which is a staple in a lot of decks, and some people like using those gold item cards. It's very interesting to see how much cheaper this one is than both the Sun and Moon base one and the Plasma one. That's obviously super expensive. Then we're going to move on to some Trainer Gallery cards real quick. The most expensive Trainer Gallery card right now is the Umbreon VMAX. It's been that way pretty much since the set released, sitting at $36.91 for its 1 month high. Now it has changed a little bit. That was hit in the middle of April, dropped down to $32.01 last week. It's gained a little bit of steam back where it's sitting at $32.17. Overall, not too much of a change, but you're still looking at about 10% over the past month, which is very significant when it comes to collectibles. If we look at the Sylveon VMAX, again, you're seeing a lot of packs getting opened all the time. People love Brilliant Stars. They love the Trainer Gallery. They love the fact that you have the potential to get more hits in a booster box. 25.66 is the 1 month high for Sylveon VMAX. It hit that in the middle of April and it's done nothing but decrease since then. It's sitting at $20.53 right now, which is its 1 month low. So you can see pretty much every single card decreasing in value over the last month because more and more product is kind of getting opened. Sylveon V is next, 21.48. It hit at the end of April, dropped down to 16.92 at the beginning of May. It's gained a little bit back. It's sitting at 18.09 right now. Then we've got the Mimikyu VMAX, very, very cool looking card, 18.28 for its 1 month high, which it hit around April 26th, April 27th, dropped down to 16.39, which it hit last week. It's gained a little bit back. Again, it's sitting at 17.25 right now, so right between its 1 month high and 1 month low. Not as significant of a drop, but still you're looking at close to 10%. The Umbreon V from Trainer Gallery, which I absolutely love, has taken a very big hit. It was at 21.72 as early as the end of April, and then over the past 12, 13 days, it's dropped like a rock. It's down to 16.52. So you're looking at, what, 30% of a drop right there, which is absolutely insane, but much cheaper than what it was just a couple weeks ago. Gloria has taken a hit over the last couple weeks as well. It was at $15.30 at the beginning of May. Then you're looking at $13.72 now, $13.71 now, which is its 1 month low. Then we've got this really cool Mimikyu V card. 15.47 was its high point. That was earlier in April, so you're looking at the middle of April there where it hit its 1 month high. Still at a 1 month low right now, still going in the downwards direction, sitting at $12.25. And then we've got the, is that the Rapid Striker Shifu? My eyes are going bad. I must be getting old. $12.56 for its high, $10.15 for its low. It hit its low last week, gained a little bit back, sitting at $10.80. But again, you're looking at $12.56, which it hit in the middle of April and done nothing really since then but decline. It's all interesting because you look at these, a lot of them are in the decline, the downward trajectory, but then you look at booster boxes, which just got this reprint and really starting to climb back up a little bit, where as early as a week ago, or as quickly as a week ago, they were sitting at $127.91. They've gained over $10 back, which is a significant portion when you're looking at the span of a week, back up to $138.04. So that just tells you how small this reprint will be, and it'll be very interesting to see. I'll keep you guys posted as I get more information on whether or not we can expect more Brilliant Stars. I would assume we will. Like Evolving Skies, I would assume we will. But as of right now, there is nothing that has been officially announced. So right now, let's focus on Astral Radiance. Let's focus on the Pokemon Go set. And we'll kind of keep an eye on this to see how things transpire moving forward. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for your time and your attention. Please hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me. Leave a like, leave a comment, because they do go a long way for the algorithm. And then share the video to everybody. If everybody goes and shares the video to everybody in their household and makes them subscribe, we can be at 100,000 subscribers like really quick, and then we can do some free vintage booster box breaks. That'll be a ton of fun. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for everything. I'll see you soon. Peace.